Hello, American Patriots, and welcome to another episode of the Ducote Show. I'm very happy that you're here tonight. You had many places you could have been, but you chose to be here, and for that, we're gratefully appreciative. Tonight, my beautiful and talented wife will be joining us to discuss a little bit about the DNC. You could be watching that tonight. The DNC convention has kicked off, and boy, has it ever. There's been so many lies told and so many things not mentioned that should have been. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. And let me figure out a good place to put this microphone to where it's not going to be, well, that ain't going to work, is it?
No.
How about right there?
Perfect.
You want to slide in more? Will that work?
Well, I don't know.
How about if I
over?
No, I can't
Can
move
you
it
move
over
that?
anymore. How about that? Does that help?
I'm good.
Here, let me turn this a little bit. How's that?
It's perfect.
All right, perfect. So one of the first things that I noticed was Michelle Obama's speech last night. And when I say Michelle Obama, how does that make you feel?
Michael?
Yeah. Michael Obama? Does it make you feel like there's a gag in your throat?
I kind of wondered where my Adam's apple. Good, I don't have one.
Yeah, I think Michael has one. So here's the biggest thing I guess I want to say about last night was that she trashed President Trump for putting children in cages at the border.
Did he do that? No. Obama did that.
Right. What she failed to mention was that it was her own husband as president of the United States that built the cages and put the kids in them. But she wants to make it sound like Trump was responsible for it, and to even make it worse, that they're cages like you'd put animals in.
Right?
And that's not what it is at all.
Not at all.
I've been down there. I've seen them. I've reported on them. You've seen them as well. And they're everything has to have some type of a fencing around it because you have to keep these people in one location and you can't have kids running wild wherever the hell they want to. No different than a school ground. Okay. You're going to have fencing around where the playground. You're going to have fencing around a child care center, or a building they're going to be in. You're not going to let them run wild wherever they want to because they're going to get hurt or something's going to happen to them.
And you have to keep them safe because there are
right
dangers out there. People would, hurt children.
You got to keep them safe.
Have you heard of child trafficking?
I have, but I don't think Michelle Obama has.
Well, I think she has. She calls it, something different, maybe.
Yeah, possibly. But
Pets.
Yeah, so to me, that was the biggest hypocrisy thing that came out of last night was just the fact that she blamed President Trump for something that her own husband started and was responsible for, and then tried to make it sound like they're animals in a cage, which they're not. Okay. So that being said, we have had, as you all know, many allegations against Joe Biden. Women are coming out of the woodwork to talk about all the sexual harassment claims and things he's done towards them that was unwanted, to include his ex-wife today talked about how when they were still together, he was having an affair on her with his current wife, Jill. Oh, the drama in the Bidens.
Oh.
So.
And where's his son?
One's dead and the other one
that's what I'm asking.
Made millions,
that's
not billions of dollars.
He went everywhere.
Off Ukraine.
Yeah, he's gone.
So let's look at this for a second. Here you have, they talk about Trump being a sexual predator all the time because of, that thing he said when he said grab women by the
What?
That, okay. Yet Biden's accused of all these allegations by different women that worked for him, and the Democrats don't seem to give two shits about that. And if that wasn't bad enough, who's one of the guest speakers tonight? Oh, Bill Clinton. And what's he responsible for? Oh, having an intern drop to her knees in the Oval Office.
It was just a cigar, baby.
Just a cigar.
Well, that's what he told her, right?
That's what he told her. That is true. Wow. So once again, here they are being hypocrites. And if that wasn't bad enough, who's he pick for his vice president? Oh, he picks Kamala Harris for a reason, and that's because, she's got dark skin and appears to be the type person that he would like to associate himself with, who, by the way, has put away thousands of people in California for smoking pot. That's right. No other crime but smoking dope. Boom. Doing 5-10 years. But they want you to forget that. Now that, pot's being legalized all over the damn country, and many places for recreational use and others for medical use. Yet, here she is, this absolute horrible person who, as we all know, slept her way to the top. Well,
I think she has raw knees.
No.
That's what I heard.
I know, because the mayor of San Francisco back then, Willie Brown, bought her
Knee pads?
knee pads.
Oh, okay. That was nice of him.
That was very nice of him, because he knew that one day she may be seen in a dress and not stockings on, and he didn't want her knees to look bad.
Mm-hmm.
So talk about women being degraded. The Biden-Harris campaign is full of it. Oh, we got old Bill, Sneaky Bill from the Epstein Island episode, what he did in the White House with Monica Lewinsky speaking tonight. And all they want to do is trash the president. They also want to talk about how the economy sucks right now. Yet, how's that Trump's fault? He built the best economy America has ever seen in the shortest period of time, put more African Americans, people of color, Hispanic Americans to work than ever before in the history of America. But yet, because of COVID-19, that got put on hold because we had to shut down the government, right? But the Democrats claim that he screwed the whole thing up. So what could he have done different that Trump didn't do?
Well, they say he could have done this faster, but they said that, he was wrong for stopping the travel to and from China.
That is correct. The first thing he did, if you guys remember, was he said, we're not going to allow people from China in here because that's where this thing's originating from. And what did the Democrats do? They went batshit crazy. What a racist bigot Trump is, because, he's restricting Chinese people from coming into America, which is where the virus was coming from.
Right. Hey, let me just say this. We don't choose our skin color.
That's
we don't
true.
choose our family.
That's true.
We don't choose where we're born. God does that. We don't choose these things. However, we do choose to be kind to people. Okay? And to be respectful. However, if somebody crosses that line and does something on purpose to hurt us, on purpose, that we had nothing to do with.
In other words, it didn't come out of our mouth. We didn't write it. We didn't read about it. We didn't mention it.
We don't practice it in our home.
But yet, they want to. That'd be like some of the YouTubers out there that go after me on a regular basis.
Or me.
Or you. with absolutely no merit behind it.
Okay, one thing that I do choose is to cook well and eat well. I'm sorry,
That's
y'all
correct.
have all heard that I'm big and fat,
That's what they're saying.
and I am larger than some people.
I'm larger than some people too.
And do I need to lose weight? Yeah.
Yeah. What's funny is the biggest clown of them all, who's putting that information out there, has his teeth falling out from meth. His face is all swollen up from probably his jaws are infected.
I think he's bigger than you are.
I think he's bigger than I am. And
but that's my opinion.
Every other word out of his mouth is horrible, despicable, disgusting. I mean, just looking at him, he put out a video today, which you haven't seen.
No, I don't know.
He's got boogers hanging out of his left nostril. And it's like, how do you not see that? You're the one doing the video. Blow your freaking nose.
Yeah. Well, all I can say is this. Usually whenever people say something about other people, it's what they don't like in themselves. Okay. And we react sometimes. When we talk about the real thing that's happening, we're always going to bring to light something that's hidden. And we're going to call people out.
Tony Lawrence, thank you, brother. I just read that.
What is that?
Stevie Ray Foster,
yeah.
I'm on his ass every day. I know you are. And I appreciate all you that go over there and trash that little son of a bitch.
Yeah, but that's not really what we want to do this video on.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
this video is not about that.
I sidetracked it. I did not mean to. I just want y'all to know that we care about all of y'all. We care about everybody. We care about our country.
Yep.
We love our country. And we embrace everybody who's here legally and everybody who is working hard to become, American citizens. We want y'all. We want you to abide by the laws. We want you to respect each other. We want you to respect our flag, respect our veterans, respect each other, and especially respect our men and women in blue.
Yeah. And that brings me to the entire Democrat Party as we know it today. For those of you that are just joining us, if you didn't know this, I was born and raised in one of the a Democrat family, okay, here in South Louisiana. Everybody was Democrats. I was a Democrat for many, many years. I didn't change to the Republican Party until I went into the Army back in 1985 and realized how horrible the Democrats were towards the men and women in the military. When a Democrat became president, bam, we lost everything. We lost all our funding. We didn't even have fuel for our helicopters to go fly them and train. It was really that bad. And election time came up and everybody was voting Republican. And I'm like, and they're telling me, they're going, Doug, look at what's happening to us and go back and look at the history of what's happened under Republican presidents. And sure enough, that was what it took to get me to realize if I'm going to do a career in the United States military, and we hope not to go to war, but that's what we do. We train to go to war, and we don't have what it takes to do our job. We're not going to come back safe. Then I need to vote for somebody that will. So over time, we watched the Democrat Party go from the Democrats of the John F. K era to a far left liberal ideology hijacking where it's at today. So let's talk about the things that the Democrats stand for and would like to implement in America come November 3rd if they get elected, of course, January when when the power's there.
Killing babies.
Killing babies, yes. Especially black babies.
It's because that's most abortions.
Yeah.
And we're sad about that. And we do not want to kill babies. That's absolute. But they like it.
Yeah. And of course, we've already exposed and they've come out and admitted it. Planned Parenthood has admitted that they were founded by a racist that wanted to eliminate black babies and get rid of the black race.
Right.
Okay. So they support Planned Parenthood. And every time that the Republicans have tried to jerk money from Planned Parenthood, the Democrats have stepped in and stopped that from happening. Now, if we win in November and hopefully win the House back and keep the Senate, then I'm going to be on Republicans' ass in videos to do what? Defund Planned Parenthood once and for all. Because they had the opportunity to do that when they were in power. And they didn't. All right. So Republicans, you need to get your shit together up in Washington, D.C.
That's right.
Okay. So
they don't like that. Okay. What's another thing?
Well, let's see. They want to defund law enforcement.
Yeah. And we definitely want to fund them. We want them to stop using old equipment. We want them to have the right, whether it's the vests or whatever it is. We want our law enforcement
to have the best of everything. They want to do away with the program that's currently in place that allows the U.S. military, when they're retiring equipment, to turn it over to law enforcement to use to help protect them from what's happening right now in Portland, Oregon, and Seattle, and places like that, where law enforcement officers are being attacked and hit with rocks and frozen water bottles and high-tech, high-velocity fireworks. That's what this equipment was designed for. Troops in the battlefield in urban environments, well, they need that right now in Seattle and Washington State, and the Democrats want to take it away. The other thing is the Democrats want to make everyone believe that there is racism running rampant, not just through law enforcement, but also through the white race.
Right.
And it's absolutely the biggest lie that's probably ever been told in the history of America, yet they keep pushing it and pushing it.
They want to make it more than it is.
They do. It's almost like they want
a race war. They're making it up.
Yeah, they're making it up.
There's more problems in America. And y'all, there was not all these problems 8 years ago. It's almost like I understand a lot of women say, there's a glass ceiling. There's only a glass ceiling if you put it there. Grow up, put your big girl panties on, get out there and get your job that you want, get your education and do your thing. It's there for every single person. Right. In fact, last time I looked, I don't think we have a white education fund.
I don't think we do.
I had to pay for my own.
I don't think we have a white entertainment TV network either.
No, we don't. And I don't want one. I want us to all be together. I don't want it. I want everybody to get along. And is that a pipe dream? Probably. I don't know. I haven't been spoken, by the way, but
there's the NAACP. What if we come out with a national advancement for white people?
How about
would that be racist?
Americans?
Yeah. That would be nice.
Yeah. And then we'd get in trouble because it's Americans. However, we're America, guys. You want national education fund for Canada, for Canadians? Go to Canada.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think that's wrong to like America or to be proud of us or to have something called America.
Yeah. And here recently we've seen in the past, actually this week, and it's been going on for a long time, we've seen Black Lives Matter going above and beyond by doing stupid shit like taking American flags and putting them on the ground in the streets and stepping on them, wiping their feet on them.
Go to the bathroom on them.
There's one girl out there that took a crap and wiped her ass.
Don't say that word.
She took a doo-doo and wiped her butt with an American flag.
Yeah.
For the shock value, well, that's Black Lives Matter for you. That's great. I'm glad my black friends aren't out there doing this stupid shit. And I'm glad my white friends aren't out there doing this stupid shit that Antifa's doing.
Yeah, because that's ridiculous. I'm glad I don't know them.
Antifa and Black Lives Matter are no different than the KKK.
Yeah,
they're
wrong.
horrible organizations that
That's
should
right.
be
Abolished.
labeled for what they are, which is domestic terrorist.
Yeah.
And we should have, there's no place in America
No.
for any of those organizations.
Yeah, the hate-filled stuff has to go. Hey, and let's talk about hate-filled. Okay, here's a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
Can we please punish these pedophiles? Okay.
Well,
I mean, y'all,
we could, but the Democrats are letting them out of
not
jail
just
right
the
now.
Democrats. I'm talking that's the thing that we need to get behind all of our lawmakers and push them, because this is ridiculous. It's our children.
Right.
And I'm not saying, oh, it's their children. No, it's America's children. It's the world's children. They're trafficking these kids.
Yeah.
And they're saying it's okay, evidently, because they're not doing anything about it. And
Right.
y'all, that's a hate crime.
It is. And we've exposed not just the Douglas Ducote show, but other conservatives. I mean, even Fox News. I mean, you name it. You know, the sex trafficking that's happening on the border, where they're bringing them into America to abuse them. And the Democrats want to do away with ICE. They want to do away with the Border Patrol. They want to do away with the Homeland Security down there. And they won't open borders. They want to do away with the wall, which means that they support sex trafficking. They support drug trafficking. They support gang members like MS-13. And they're all for having more angel families join the ranks, which, by the way, happens to be families that lost a loved one due to an illegal alien killing them. All right. And that's a subject that's very dear to my heart, because I have, over the past year and a half, become very close friends with some of these angel families. And to hear their stories of what they went through and how they're continuing today to, let the world know their loved ones, what they went through, what they inspired to do, what they had hoped to do, their dreams, and how it was all snuffed out because of somebody that came across this border illegally. So the Democrat Party in whole, as we've already discussed, is damn near Satan on steroids trying to destroy America. Not to mention, they will do away with massive funding for our men and women in the military. That's a given by every Democrat that's ever taken office. That's one of the first things they cut, is the budget for our military. So without a strong military, we don't have a strong country. Without a strong country, we get invaded and taken over by radicals that want to destroy us. And sadly, thanks to 8 years of the Obama administration, we've allowed that to actually take place, where we've allowed not one, but two Muslim women to take an oath to defend the Constitution with their hand on the Quran and not the Bible. So they took an oath to Allah, who tells them what? That the infidels are bad. We're the infidels. They believe that anyone that does not believe in their ideology are wrong. So we brought this upon ourselves. So this is the Democrat Party being exposed for what they are. And if that wasn't bad enough, what else are they going to do? They're going to raise your taxes. All the tax cuts that Trump put into place, they're gone on day one. Mm-hmm. All the regulations that Trump rolled back to release from what Obama did, to where we can start generating more money in the oil and gas and shell type business, they want to restrict that as soon as they get in office. Boom, there it goes. It's gone. We will once again be dependent on countries that hate us in the Middle East for gas and oil to run our vehicles. And then, hey, the new Green Deal is great, except it won't work.
It won't work.
It can't work. You know, you can't get rid of all the cows. You can't get rid of air traffic. You can't get rid of buses, construction equipment. It burns diesel. I mean, none of these, it's pipe dreams. Boats. Yeah.
Except for,
it's all pipe dreams.
You know, we got to wait for the wind if we want to sail.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
And look, let me say this. If there's a Republican out there that are doing something that we think go against our values, we will tell them. We will tell you. We will bring them out. We will bring them out. However, we really need the majority in the Senate and the Congress, representatives, and we need the presidency back.
Yeah.
And then if they don't do anything, we need to all descend upon the Washington, D.C. and just tell them, hey, get to work, because there is no sense in not getting to work. Yeah.
Well, one of the things that I find so mind-boggling is the people that call out folks like me and say that I'm anti-Democrat, but yet I give the Republicans a pass. They never watched my shit, because that's not the case at all. All right. I might be a registered Republican today, but I call out Republicans probably more, if you looked at all my videos, than I have Democrats, because when they're in office, they need to be representing we the people. No different than the Democrats need to be. You know, we send you up to Washington, D.C. to represent us, and you're up there for your own special interest and just wanting to load bills with pork for just your area that has nothing to do with what the actual bill is, whether it's health care or the military budget, and Nancy Pelosi starts throwing all kinds of shit in there to protect people down in San Francisco. Look, I've said it once, I'll say it again. We're at a crossroads in America like we've never, ever seen before. And I recently mentioned, I put it out on Facebook, and I've also, I put it out in my community section here, that if you haven't already started to figure out a way to protect your family come election night, you're probably behind the power curve, because the news media is not showing you the full story of what's happening every single night in Portland, Oregon, and Seattle, Washington, and Chicago, and New York City. All these major metropolitan cities across America that are Democrat run, they don't want you to see what's really happening. It's a freaking war zone, my friends. It is a war zone. People are dying because they're a conservative, a Republican, or a Trump supporter, and they're killing them.
And they're not saying it. What about that little kid?
Right. You know, for no reason at all. A neighbor, the guy that lived next door to this white couple, black guy, walked up to his 3 kids playing in the front yard and just shot in the back of the head and executed the little white boy. Where's that all over CNN and MSNBC? It's not, because it doesn't fit their narrative that it's white people that are bad.
Yeah, and that's, I reject that.
Oh, yeah.
I reject that. There are some people of different colors, whether they're white or black, whatever, they're doing the wrong thing.
Oh, yes.
And there are some people who are white or black or whatever, any other color, who are good.
Exactly.
Okay. We're not saying that we're not grouping all of these people or whatever. However, all of the people who are voting Democrat are really voting socialism and communism into our country. And we don't want that, because the leaders are not who they say they are.
Correct. Yeah. You know, so, the squad, for instance, Alejandro Mar, Rashid Tlaib, Anita Presley, Who's the other squad member?
Wait, I'm listening.
Drawing a total blank because I try and blank out their freaking bullshit.
AOC.
AOC. Okay. They want America to be a socialist country.
Yeah.
Yet they won't educate themselves on the history of socialism across planet Earth, where it's never worked. Okay. It's never worked anywhere across the globe. And in fact, socialist countries implode and are destroyed, and that's what they want. I mean, they are, I've said this before and I'll say it again, they're the enemy of the people. They really are.
They're against us.
The Democrat Party has become the enemy of America.
Yeah. We, the people, need to join together.
Yeah. Yeah. So look, the election's right around the corner. And here's my prediction. These Antifa thugs, along with the radical portion, and I believe there's two different, let me back up a second. Antifa, bad, every element of it.
Everyone. Black
Lives Matter has, part of it is hijacked by radical, hate-filled people, blacks and whites.
Yes.
There are some people in Black Lives Matter that are not these horrible defund the police, kill all white people. They just want to see things different in our justice system for African Americans because they have been suppressed in our justice system for years. And I get that.
Yeah, but we need to start by, not just give reparations. Okay. We need to welcome people and be kind, but they need to be kind in return.
Right. When you see them looting stores and you see Anita Presley, a sitting member of Congress, saying, there's your reparations, it's okay to go out and loot. That's a member of Congress saying that shit.
That's right.
So imagine if Donald Trump was to lose in November, what the history of America will become in the next 4 years. It will literally, that will be it, because it would take another 20 years to just fix what Obama screwed up in 8 years that Trump ain't even been able to touch yet. All right.
And they also let all these Muslim it's Muslim people. They love Islam, and Islam teaches that we are the enemy and that they need to kill us. Okay. But they let all of these people into our country, spewing hate, having all our gas stations and they give them extra. If I went to go buy a gas station, they would not give it to me as cheap and with extra incentives as they do if you're Muslim. Right. They have extra things. I mean, that's ridiculous. And they're let them come into our country and infiltrate our country, and they're our neighbors. And some Muslim people are not bad.
Correct.
However, they're the only ones that aren't, or the ones that aren't, filled with the Islam religion, because that religion is a religion of hate, and they are taught from a very young child that we're the enemy and that they need to destroy us. And if they do, they get the virgins in heaven.
Right. Well, I actually think they're going to get goats. It's not.
Well, they like those too.
It's not virgins. Yeah. And I know for a fact they like goats because I've been to Middle East and several different countries.
I don't want to know.
It's very, very sickening what I've personally witnessed.
Yeah.
Like going to the bathroom, they don't have toilet paper. Just so you know, if you didn't know that, you find toilet paper in a bathroom in the Middle East, it's because it's a brand new hotel that got built by an American. Everywhere else, they just use a little spray thing. It's a hole in the ground, in the floor, and you squat over that hole and do your business, whatever it happens to be. And then there's a hose with a little spigot on it that everybody's touched that you can now use to spray yourself off, and they wipe their butt with their hand and then spray it all. I mean, it's disgusting. Okay. That's just one of many disgusting things about numerous places throughout the Middle East. I won't go into drastic details.
Well, you just did.
No, I could go a lot deeper than that.
Okay, let's don't.
But I don't want to gross
Let's don't go
people
there.
out.
You're grossing me out.
Okay. I don't want to gross you out.
You're grossing me out.
Hey, thanks for joining me tonight, by the way.
You're welcome. Hey, I have a gift for you.
You have a gift?
Yeah, I have a gift for you.
Uh-oh.
I brought it home. You're going to love it. Are y'all ready?
Here we go. Oh, geez.
I got you some hair, baby.
Oh. I'll be damned. Look at that shit.
I got your hair.
Well, I'll be. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Kind of a little bit messed up, but it needs to be brushed or hairsprayed. I don't know.
Wow. I wonder how Trump does it. He kind of.
I don't know. I think it's real hair, or maybe it's not.
Look at that shit. All right. Should I keep wearing it?
No. That's a prop.
Hey,
I have something to tell you.
Yeah.
I just found this out, and this is interesting for everybody else. If you have an iPhone, please go to your iPhone, go to your settings, go at the top of your settings where the search is, and type in COVID, C-O-V. If you get to C-O-V at the top, it will say, wait, hold on. It's COVID-19 exposure. Click that. Click that. You have now something on your phone, and it says, mine is off. It says, when enabled, iPhone can exchange random IDs with other devices using Bluetooth. This enables the app to notify you if you may have been exposed to COVID-19. Exposure logging cannot access any data in or add any data to the health app.
Oh,
okay,
that's bullshit. If they can download it on your phone,
it's on your phone, and you can tell whether or not you went in contact with somebody else who has COVID.
Wow.
And then they're going to tell everybody who has, it's a tracking, y'all. Make sure that it is off, because I'm not getting vaccinated. I'm not. I refuse. And I'm not going to be tracked. I didn't download this. It was an automatic update, y'all.
Give me my hat back.
It looks stupid.
It looks stupid. You're the one that bought it.
I know it's a prop.
I like my hat. That's great. Where'd you get this?
I got it from
I know somebody wants to know.
I got it from the Republican women headquarters for the Trump headquarters in Lake Charles.
And it comes with
what does it come
free exposure to COVID-19.
Uh-oh. Oh, don't tell me that.
It's made in China.
Does it say made in China?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, y'all, that's funny. I did not mean to buy a made in China thing. Yeah, COVID-19 is definitely the China virus.
Exactly. All right. Anyhow, folks, that's it for tonight's show.
Is that it?
That's it.
But this was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
Hey, we really appreciate all of the super chats.
Yes, indeed.
That really does help.
Yes, very much appreciated. If you haven't already done so, go over to our .com, DouglasDucote.com. Sign up there for the newsletter.
It's not out yet, but it will be.
It's not out, but it will be. Yeah, we're slowly but surely.
I have some things to do.
Regrouping from what happened.
But we are doing it.
A lot of first part of the year. But we're getting there.
Hey, look, Vice President Biden is on here, and just
yeah.
Guess what?
Something tells me that ain't him.
Bye.
There he is.
No, I hit him.
Oh yeah, he called us morons.
I just hit him. I hit him from the channel. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I get to decide who gets to, say mean things, and I don't want to be messed with. Sorry.
Biden goes piss on spark plugs. I love that, Otis. That was great. Check out Salty Cracker Doug, please. James Sneed said that. All right. I don't know who Salty Cracker is, but it sounds interesting. God bless y'all. Keep up the good work from Tim. Thank you, Tim.
Guys, we love y'all. We do. And we love America. And we really want the best for all of us. And that is that's going to be to vote for Trump, because whether or not we love everything he does, sometimes I want to break his thumbs just like I want to break my husband's. Or maybe not break them. Maybe I'll just take duct tape. I know he's always like doing this stuff and getting himself in trouble. By the way, he can't post on Facebook right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait. So I really need like duct tape. So super chats will help, so I can go buy duct tape.
I'm restricted for life on Twitter, and we've tried to get around them every way we can possibly think of, and they still figure it out that it's me and then ban the account. But yet they allow a guy on there using my name and my pictures to pretend to be me and put out anti-Trump stuff.
Hey, y'all don't go sniffing hair, okay? Just stay away from children and sniff it. Not that kind of hair. No, you don't need to do that. I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about? How Biden sniffs everybody's hair and all the little children and all the women. That's pervy. Y'all don't do that stuff.
Pretty gross, huh?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Man, I love this. I'm going to wear this to Walmart. I'll do it. Don't dare me.
I'm not daring you, because I know anything I dare, you'll do it.
Anyhow, folks, thanks so much for joining us tonight. You had many places you could be. You chose to be here. And for that, gratefully appreciate it. Thank you for joining me tonight.
I love it.
We'll do this again sometime soon.
We were supposed to do it this past weekend, but I was tired.
Things happen. For those of you, I saw several chats pop up asking about my parents. My mom is recovered. She's doing great from when she was attacked and had her purse stolen. And now my dad has been, in the past 3 days, has been in the hospital twice. Hopefully he'll see a specialist tomorrow and we can get him taken care of and back up and walking speed, because he sure as hell ain't gonna run. But shout out to my parents, because they're watching the show tonight, and I'm sure they're laughing their ass off at this wonderful hat that my wife got me.
Hey, what is this? Changed our Wi-Fi router and modem. What's that about?
Change the
Wi-Fi router and motor, and it says, I know our IP address. You need to get a VPN.
I have a VPN.
We have VPNs.
Yeah.
But what's this about?
Who knows?
I'm just saying, if y'all need to tell me something, please put it in, because we got VPNs.
Yeah. Hey, any information you guys feel that I need to know or she needs to know?
Tell us.
Let us
Help
know.
Us.
The emails,
people.
Go to Marilyn at DouglasDucote.com or go to Douglas at DouglasDucote.com and leave us a message.
Yeah, because we really do read them. And I just need y'all to know that we don't know everything. I know, right? God, he tries to tell me, but I say, no, I'm sorry. We don't know everything.
I so love this hat.
You just miss hair. Y'all. Okay, can we talk about this?
Wait, it goes great with my Aunt Jemima syrup that's going on the shelf.
Stop it.
Because I'm saving this as a
souvenir. I want to tell them about what you do. I'm gonna tell y'all a little.
Oh, geez.
Let me tell you.
Closing the show.
No, but I need you to tell. I need them to know. He really misses having hair. And
I don't.
He goes in the bathroom and he blow dries his beard and he brushes it and he combs it and how's it doing, baby? Baby, it's good. It's so good. Yeah. Look at it. He washes it all the time. Y'all, I'm not a hair sniffer, okay? But it smells good.
The dogs love it. When I pick up Peanut, he gets his face all up in there. He loves it.
So silly. Anyway, it's really funny because he grooms his beard.
Well, when you lose your hair up top, I can't reach my back to comb it, so I take care of whatever I can. All right, folks. Again, thanks a lot for all the super chats. Thanks for everybody for joining us tonight. As always, please say a prayer for our men and women serving the United States military, our veterans, our law enforcement officers, our first responders, our angel families, our blue and gold star families, our president, and America. Thanks. God bless you all, and we'll see you soon.
Good night.